Good morning, YouTube pipe community. This is Smarty Bob here in central Indiana. Just a few little things checking in with you today. Nothing important at all. First of all, I got my Savinelli Oceana and I gravity felt it with some old Carter Hall. I'm getting down to my end of my Carter Hall. Got another tub over there ready, so don't worry. While I'm getting my char light going, I just want to comment on this gravity method. I did a video on the gravity method, had comments. Some people said they've been doing it that way for years. Others said they tried it and it worked great. Others said they tried it and it was terrible. So any method you use has some good and bad to it. There's some tobaccos where the gravity method would work fine. There's other tobaccos, if the cut's different, if it's too wet, if for some reason it's not going to gravity feed, it's not going to work. So that was just a little suggestion to, it's something that I do. If I can fill my pipe gravity method with the tobacco and the moisture and everything, I do it. Now, that said, I got a couple new subs. Keith Palmer, like farmer, only with a P. And Dave Hale, like kale, only with an H. I want to thank you, new subscribers. And all my new subscribers, I've been a little bit lax on mentioning them. I do appreciate new subscribers. Now let's talk about a couple things that's on my mind. I don't know whether we call it a rant or a question or what, but I want to show you a couple things. First of all, look at that tobacco tin label. Ain't it pretty? It's got a boat on it. Look at that label. Same tobacco. It's the Elizabethan mixture. And originally it was a Dunhill. Then it was bought out, absorbed, whatever, by the Peterson folks. And who knows, next week the Peterson folks may be out. And by the way, the Dunhill's got a February 4th, 2016 date on it. So this is quite a few years old. Did they have to put these big smoking kills on there? Did the government require that? Did the government say what size and how big it had to be? If you remember, cigarette packages was the same way. Tobacco kills or cigarette smoking kills was just on like the end of the cigarette package. Then it went around to the top. At one time, half of the front of the cigarette pack was warnings. Did the government do this? I'm talking about tell us what size and where to put it. Or did the tobacco companies do it? Did the tobacco companies try to piss off people because the government made them put warnings on there? And I'm not getting political. It's really true questions. So, my questions for you is, when did they change the labeling rules? Or did they? Was it a tobacco company's overkill to piss off the buyers? Did the YouTube pipe community have any influence on labeling? And what I'm talking about is, here in the last couple of years, the YouTubers have been commenting on the attractiveness of the labels, what pictures have better artwork on it, and how they really appreciated that. Did these pipe companies say, gee, we don't have to put that on the front, let's put our pretty labels on the front of there, we can put that on the back? I went over there on my shelf, took a look at a lot of my newer labels. I got some stuff over there that's, well, it's like that one there's a 16, so 8 and 10 years old. But all the newer stuff, talking in the last year and a half, 2 years, it don't have the big warnings on it. What happened? Got a fly running around here. Yeah. If you know anything about it, let me know. As I talk and I smoke, use the gravity method. Don't have to relight. I do freight train a little bit when I get the camera in front of me. Okay. That's my question for my subscribers today. I also have another question. I try to help out my wife as much as possible. Try to be a good husband. I try my best, but she's stuck. I do my own laundry. Does anybody else pull their clothes out of their dryer? The shirts are inside out, the pants are inside out, the socks are... So what I did is I'd pull these things out. Of course, I take them in on the bed, put them on my bed, and I fold them up and put them in a closet. They gotta be folded the right way or you're in trouble. So, but all these things are always inside out. So one time, I washed my clothes, got them out of the washer, turned everything inside out. Turned my shorts inside out, my pants inside out, my shirts inside out. And I'm thinking, well, maybe the dryer will turn them right side out. Nope. Everyone came out inside out. Why does the dryer do that? And does it know? Inquiring minds want to know. If you got a secret to be able to pull your clothes out of your dryer on the right side out, let Smarty Bob know. I want to thank my new subs. Ed at Armchair, he's got his final compilation of smoke rings out. It was a fun time. We were all kind of fooled, but had an enjoyable time doing it. Getting ready for fall here shortly. It's a beautiful day today here in Pittsburgh. I think it's 70 degrees, 69, 70, 71. Pretty day. We do need rain. Listen. I've talked and talked and talked. In fact, this is about 10 minutes long. Using the gravity method, only lit the pipe once and then had the char light probably didn't have to do the char light. I've been talking as much as ever. I could set the pipe aside, bring it back. The gravity method works good for Smarty Bob. Sometimes, some pipes, some tobacco. In my case, most of the time, most of the pipes and most of the tobacco. Yesterday was just a memory. I have fond memories. Tomorrow's just a promise. And I got great plans for great things. But you all go enjoy your pipe and have a good day. And now, one time to get the phone's attention, second time, maybe it'll work.